Hello, how are ya?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Trying to angle away from my mess here. I've got Christmas presents and so much stuff all over my office right now. I need that
All the
like
stuffs.
New Year, remove everything and start all over kind of thing. Anyway, how are you? You look all
I'm
warm and
good.
bundly. Are you bundled up?
No, it's just the cowl neck thing of my jumper and
Aha,
another jumper.
and
But
another jumper. Yeah,
yeah,
it's that time of year. Don't you just want to like snuggle up and do nothing?
yeah. Although
That's
in fairness, I mostly want to do that all year round. So.
yes, it's very true. Hey, Easy Graphics, nice to see you. Sarah, nice to see you if
Hey,
you're still
Easy
here.
Graphics.
I know,
Haven't
it's
seen
just,
you for ages.
it has been crazy. I know, I feel like Easy hasn't been here and Nanny can't stay. Well, thanks, Easy. I
Thanks
know,
for dropping in.
it's okay. I appreciate you being here though. I like that you put our little Santa Let's Ride at the top here. Very cute. It's that time
It
of year.
is. Yeah,
I'm so
it is Santa
excited.
time.
Yeah, yeah. So, does your child, your youngest, I guess he'll get it. How old is he now? 3? How old is
Yeah,
he? 3. So
yeah. 3.5.
he'll be better about how to open presents and getting all excited about Santa and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't really do Santa in our house very much. So, but like he's been excited at pointing at all the Santa decorations, and when he saw Santa on TV, he's like Santa, and I'm like Santa,
Ah,
and that's it. That's literally as far as we go.
aw, yeah,
So,
I know. How about your oldest? Does he get excited for this time of year?
yes, he was desperate to put the Christmas tree up because then we'll have
Oh.
presents, and I'm trying to explain to him that it doesn't matter when we put the Christmas tree up, we're still not having presents until the 25th of December. And
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't really getting that.
How funny. Yes, yes, you must wait for Santa to deliver those presents. We always had like we had presents shipped from my mom or my aunt or whatever, and so it'd be like, yes, those are not presents from Santa, and then the questions were always like, well, where are your presents then? They're
Yeah,
coming. Yes,
we
yes.
don't really do Santa.
Hmm.
It's, we never really did it. I
Hmm.
never really did it as children, as a
Hmm.
child, and it's not really a thing that I've done with my kids. If
Okay,
I
we,
buy them stuff, I'm
we
getting
better
the credit for
we
it.
better
I'm not
we
giving the
better
credit to Santa.
we better stop in case eyes on either side or ears are listening in the form of our children and families. Yes, so yes, some years it happens. Yes.
Hey, Jocelyn!
Anyway, Jocelyn. She's late, but she gave us a unicorn anyway. We're glad you're here, Jocelyn.
Thanks for
Um,
joining.
yes, we were just having a talk about how magical this time of year is with
Yeah, it
presents
is.
under the tree and Santa and everything
Love
else.
the
How about
presents.
lights? Are there lights? You have people decorate their houses with lights and stuff, or is that another thing?
Yeah, I
We
haven't
do.
seen so many lights, but I haven't been out in the dark. We've got
Yeah.
big blow up snowmen and reindeer and
Oh,
Santas.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
us, but like the houses around us.
Around
So
those are fun to look at too. Yeah, yeah.
I assume they have lights, but yeah, I just haven't been out at
Mm.
night. So
We finally did ours yesterday, or on Sunday. We did our Sunday.
oh, cool.
So it looks like Christmas threw up outside all over our house. So I'm like, I always tell my husband, we don't have to put everything out. Like,
Yeah, we do.
yeah, that's how he feels too. Yeah, we do. If we're
Yeah,
doing it, we're doing it. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, how's your writing going? I'm so sorry I couldn't make it on Saturday. I was out. I didn't even watch your thing other than the first minute or two. I know I want to watch. Did you have a nice time hosting yourself?
Yes, I
Yeah.
love talking to myself. It's my
No, I
most
mean, I
favourite
mean
thing.
hosting on your own without me. You know what I meant.
Yeah, it was okay.
Oh, good,
Everyone was very, very helpful and talked to me and
good.
made me feel less like I was talking to myself. So that was, that
Oh,
was nice
good.
of them.
I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes, it is. It is a little awkward to do that whole thing by yourself. I know some people
Yeah.
carried off pretty well, but it isn't easy, Um,
No.
that's good. Some of our regulars came and kept you company. I love it.
Yeah.
Did you get some writing done and feel like you've moved your things along? You're writing
Yeah,
along.
I
Your
did.
work in progress.
I didn't manage to get any writing done yesterday, but I got, what was Saturday? Was that the 4th?
Yes.
I got 1,400 words on Saturday.
Nice. Oh, good.
So
Good.
that
Good.
was
That's
good.
really good day. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then have you written since or just today or?
I wrote nearly 500 on Sunday, but
Nice.
then nothing yesterday, nothing today.
Yeah.
So
Been doing your work. So you feeling like you've moved it along? I know last time we were together, you were
yeah,
brainstorming and trying to get your
yeah.
story going. Okay, that's good.
I'm
That's good.
I'm back where I'd got to in the story now. So there's
Okay.
bits that I've got to go and fill in because there's a couple of spicy scenes that I need to go and write at some point
Mm-hmm.
that I'm just not in the mood for at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But
Totally understand.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I have some character things that I've been just trying to fill in the blanks on throughout, and then been trying to go back through and improve some different things in how I said it and getting into I have a lot of chapters where I'm in their voice and in their head, but then I have a couple chapters, so I must have been really tired, and I can tell, like, it's not quite up to par with the other chapters, the way that I was
Yeah.
saying things, and stuff. So just going back through, making those final adjustments, hoping to get this ready for moving it forward this week. So yeah, fun. I'm looking forward to this one being done. Looking forward to it, and so I can kind of like decide what I'm doing next year.
Yeah. Have your morning sprints been helping?
Yes, very much, because I get right up, get going, get on the computer, get onto the thing, don't do anything else. I'm writing and I love it. It's been exactly what I feel like. I'm back to where I was in January with discipline and just making sure I'm doing what has to be done every day rather than, oh, I think I'll just, open up 50 emails and see what books other people have written and,
Yeah.
do some marketing and fiddle with my website and all that kind of stuff. So this has been very focused time to get up. Now I'm tired. Having said that, it's
Yeah.
been, because we did Wednesday through Friday last week, and we did Monday and Tuesday this week. And today, after I was done, I was like, I just can totally nap, and I did until 10. I was tired. So, and I even went to bed at 9 last night, thinking that it would 9, maybe 10, something like that. But it was definitely not
Yeah.
past 10. And yeah, it's pretty tiring. So I don't know if it's just, getting used to being up that early, and being better with my consistent bedtime to be able to get up that early. But yes, I
Yeah.
love the accountability of somebody's there. I don't have to do hair or makeup or anything, but somebody is there, a voice on that line
Yeah.
who is meeting me and, keeping me accountable to that writing time for an hour. And it's very productive. So I was
That's
pretty, yeah, I found it good. But I wish you could join, but I know you do your walking thing. I'm glad you got to be
Yeah.
on there with us and stuff and say
Yeah.
hello and all that.
I should find myself some headphones really, and then I can just listen to you while I'm out walking.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much. We're talking like the first 5 or 10 minutes, and then we go into our sprints. We do a quick check-in at the bottom of the half, and then, quick check
Yeah.
out at, the last 5 minutes. So it's not like here where we do more talking and stuff. It's more like, wham, bam, let's get in and get it done.
Yeah.
For 1 hour. Yes. Quick and dirty.
I tell you, I can't be productive at that time of the morning. Even when I get up that early, I'm not with it for like the first 3 hours of waking up or something at that time.
Yeah. It's not. It's like 5 hours later for you.
Oh yeah, but
yeah,
I couldn't
I
do
totally
the
get
6
it.
a.m.
In your time frame, no.
No.
It's been an interesting thing, but I want to do them at least for a couple more weeks, and then probably take a break around the holidays, and
Yeah.
and then kind of reassess everything for the new year and decide, what I'm doing and
Yeah.
what I need for sprints and stuff like that. So But it's been the push that I needed to get this one done exactly. So it's been
That's
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about anybody else? Jocelyn or Easy? Are you able to get up at 6 a.m. on a regular basis and get stuff done? Let us know in the chat. What's your productive time? Like for you, Allie, is it like midday you find yourself being, they say there's one mental space where you're most productive, you know?
Yeah, I honestly, I generally find it's more like this time of night, like somewhere between 9 and midnight-ish.
Yeah.
And it's
Your husband is there
suddenly
to,
like the the kids gone to bed, the house is
mm-hmm,
quiet. See, I know a lot of people like getting up early before the kids are up so that the
mm-hmm,
house is quiet. I prefer it late at night
yeah,
because my brain's had all day to kind of kick in and engage.
yeah, yeah. Hmm. Do you fall asleep easy or does it take you a while when you do go to sleep?
It depends. If I've had time to wind down, I fall asleep easy. If I've been working or like editing, especially when I was on the very tight deadlines, it'd take me like 2 hours after I'd finished something to be
Wow. Oh
able to
my
go to
gosh.
sleep.
Yeah,
Um,
that's tough.
yeah.
Because your mind is just, a buzz and
Yeah,
wired and
and
still
it's the
going. Yeah.
adrenaline, yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
anxious, the am I going to get it done in time? Is it going to be good
Mm-hmm.
enough?
Yeah. 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 Crazy. Yeah. I think last night was I actually took like a little sleeping pill. I think that just led to some of my needing for a nap this morning, but I'm hoping that I can get to sleep even though I had a nap. Easy says 5:30 or 6 a.m. This is typical. So see, Easy. I wish I could join at 6. Jocelyn says it's right before my shift though. Yeah, no. But I can't do 5 a.m., Jocelyn. That I know I can't do. I already wake up at 5:30 or 5:45 just to get myself to come downstairs and be prepared and get everything open and all that. So that's painful enough. All right, well, we better head into our first sprint. How's that sound?
Yep.
We'll do a
Yeah,
20
sounds good.
and we'll come back in and check with all of you. And yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. And here we have Exotic Expression Dance Fitness. Hello, good to see you. We're just
Hi.
joining. Thank you for being here. Editing most of the day, getting ready to wrap up soon, but trying to squeeze in a little bit more. Good. Well, we hope you can. We're going to head into our first sprint. So check back in with us after 20. All right, everyone. We'll see you then. See you in 20. are back. That was that first sprint. Anyone who's with us, tell us how you did. How'd you do, Allie? Uh,
551.
Yay, girl! My gosh, your word count this year is gonna be really, really good. I love it. I am well. I'm not, doing words right now because it's just editing and finagling. But I did kind of shore up some conflict that I needed to kind of add some stuff to. So I did that. I moved a bit here and there, all that fun stuff. Yeah, it's coming together slowly but surely. I have a lot of work to do, but a little bit each day. It's helping a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jocelyn made progress, it looks like. Used to write in the morning, she says. She's doing some brainstorming, hit a bump in the road. I hate that when that happens. But bumps in the roads are what get us to the next part, so that's good. Let's see. Have you ever heard of a program called AutoCrit? Because in the mornings, Tisha's been on there in the mornings, and I haven't looked into it. What do you think? Is it?
I've never tried it. It was expensive.
That's what I was afraid of.
I think, from what I remember, it was. I can't remember.
I have to look it up. Is it AUTOCRIT?
Yeah.
AutoCrit.
They still send me emails.
Really? Autocritic? It's AutoCrit, though, right? CRIT?
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up. It sounds interesting. I don't really want to buy stuff right now, but it does. It sounds interesting. But I'd like to see it if the format is different from Pro Writing Aid or not, because some of the things she's saying that it's pointing out to her are really interesting. We have.
Do you still use
Fictionary? Fictionary.
Yes.
No, I haven't. I stopped my subscription when I went through that phase where it was like, I'm subscribing to 200 million things and I need to stop.
Yeah.
And but I loved it, and it does sound like she's been making improvements to the program. The woman who started it. So yeah. Mark said he had live playing in the background. Got so scared. Got 550 words done. Well, we're glad you're here, Mark. Thanks for getting some words in with us this afternoon, this Tuesday gloomy afternoon for us. Like, it's 4:39 and it looks like twilight here. It's so gloomy. It's gloomy. This time of year is dark, isn't it? It's like dark and cold, and I need my sunshine.
Yeah.
Do you ever invest in one of those sunshine lamps? Those lamps that kind of give you daylight feels, supposedly.
Yes. I had one a few years ago. I had one like 10 to 15 years ago, which is considerably more than a few, I guess. And it was good, but I got the most benefit for when I started taking my pregnancy vitamins that had extra vitamin D in them, and I haven't had a problem since. As long as I take that extra vitamin D, I'm okay.
Yeah. Vitamin D is very healthy for you. I'm the same way. I have to take it. Interesting.
We don't get enough of it in the UK. We're not at the right place in the world to make enough of it most of the year. So
yeah, you're north of the equator.
Yeah,
I think the same here too. Honestly, like I need my sunshine. I would love to just. I do miss that about Southern California, the 70-degree days and just a lot more sunshine.
Yeah,
but I also like the seasons, so it's a trade-off. I don't like the traffic. London probably has a lot of traffic, or where you are, is there a lot of traffic?
I mean, compared to the middle of a city, no. Compared to the country, yes.
Yeah.
Like, we're not we're kind of small town here, so
Do you have to have a car to get around your town, or do you have bus and other transport? Or
we do have buses and we've got a train fairly close by, but car is considerably more convenient because just north of us is kind of into country and there's not the convenient buses and such. So, like to visit my parents without a car would be a nightmare.
Huh.
And they're only like 6 miles away.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, there isn't really transpo there unless you drive, huh?
Yeah.
To them. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, we're a little too spread out too. We're definitely and small town country out here, so you have to have a car to rely on. There is a bus service, but it's not, not anything great. So, yeah, sadly, we have to have a car. And more than one car when you have teenagers. So apparently we will have 4 cars eventually. I know, like, I don't know. Right. But if I continue to work from home, like, I could share a car, which I'll be doing with my oldest for sure. Sharing a car. That's what you gotta do.
My husband and I have shared a car quite a lot over the years, but we're at a point now that we can't really do it because he needs a car every day for work. And I take the kids out places in the day, and to some of those places we'd need the car to get. So
very cool. Well, I'm toward the end of this book, so I wanna already been brainstorming for the next book, which is kind of part of what I'm doing right now, is making sure I've got the next book shored up in this book, because I need to make sure that the next characters are people in this book that people want to see, want to hopefully buy the next book to find out what happens to those characters, because their arc isn't going to be finished in this book. So I've been doing that. So that's been fun to get a little more into and look at pictures of the men and pictures of girls and just see, who are these characters, what they look like. So do you have that for your characters? Do you have like little photos or little board to help you? Yeah. I do and I don't. I have and I haven't. Like, I have the cover models. I always have those. So I kind of go off that for the guys, but not really for the girls, Mark, it is contemporary romance, steamy, and Allie, you write?
I'm writing paranormal romance.
Paranormal, steamy, spicy. Steamy, spicy, steamy.
Yeah.
You were debating a while back though about paranormal women's fiction versus paranormal romance, or trying to decide where exactly you fit.
Yeah.
And so you're there. Are you saying definitely paranormal romance?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think how the changes that I've made, hopefully, will
lean you
boost
that way.
The romance a bit.
Okay. And Mark V, tell us what you write too. Do you know Mark V, Allie? Have you talked to him previously?
No.
Okay. And Jocelyn has children's books as well as thriller, psychological thriller. I should know this by heart. Why don't I know this by heart?
Wasn't she zombies?
Zombies.
Jocelyn, weren't you zombies?
I know it was like thriller. I know. Jocelyn, you need to tell us. And gosh dang it, Allie, we need to get our mommy brains going. Stop.
I
No,
know.
I know Jocelyn is writing something, a little more thrilling than romance for sure. So she's not writing a romance. I am working on supernatural sci-fi fantasy. How do I write that down? Jocelyn, I'm writing it down for once. I can find a pencil. Jocelyn. Mark, I'm a random person joining writing sprints, writing dystopian sci-fi trilogy. Very cool. Hey, random is fun. Supernatural.
Yeah.
I'm right now with my 6 a.m. sprints on Clubhouse Eastern time. I'm just doing it as closed room to people who follow me, my friends and other friends and stuff. And I'm nervous to open that up to just anybody. Partly because 6 a.m. I'm like, okay, this is a writing sprint for an hour. I want to get in there, talk for a couple minutes, get to writing. Like this is the whole point of this 6 a.m. time is, you know, purposeful writing to get my day started.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I open it up to the public, I'm going to have to be entertaining, and have to be like, and then you have to manage the room and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So I'm really content just doing it as friends right now. Plus, I don't know, if it'll be a regular thing or if it's just going to be a one small thing when I need the words and other people need words and we need accountability and stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, dystopian sci-fi trilogy is very interesting. Do you like dystopian? Allie, have you watched like Hunger Games and there's some other good dystopian that have
I
come
really
out?
haven't. I've read
No?
like Debbie's written some dystopian stuff, and a couple of other people. I've read some dystopian stuff, but not a huge amount of it.
I
It
thought,
depends. It depends how violent it gets, because I
mhm.
find some dystopian fiction is very violent, graphically violent, and I can't deal with that.
Oh yes,
So
we heard about that for Game of Thrones. That's not your
yeah,
thing.
it's not my thing.
Um, that's okay. I've got real into dystopian movies because of my children. So they were of the right age to watch a lot of those. The Hunger Games. There was the other one um, that had the character four in it, and I forget the name of that one. That was really good. And it had like three different movies to it. But yeah, it was such a thing that I thought, my kids, if they would just help me brainstorm a great dystopian like storyline, we could write it together and have this thing that we made together, but never came through. So and yeah, I think dystopian is really cool. So supernatural sci-fi fantasy. That's what I always remember about Jocelyn is it's when I say thriller, I mean it's something to do with ghosts and things like that it has that vibe. I remember from what she said before, but I always forget the sci-fi fantasy part. So
Yeah.
interesting. All right, well, should head into our second 20-minute sprint. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
All right, everyone, tell us how you did on the backside. We'll see you then. Okay, that was time on the second sprint. How'd it go?
Hi!
Hey! So how'd it go? Did you get some
Oh,
words in? How'd you feel?
I deleted some of the other words
Oh no.
and replaced them, although I think I've got about. Oh my god, what am I doing? 70 whole words.
That's okay. I mean, words
But
are
I
words.
also
So.
know I hit a point where I don't know the details. I need some details before I get to my next bit.
Like researching or like deciding what your next scene's going to be? What kind of details?
Like researching
Mm-hmm.
or deciding or making up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I think I need to do that before I actually start writing it.
Is there something that you can kind of put a placeholder in so that you can continue to write, or is it you really must have it now?
I can potentially put placeholders in
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and think about it and hope it comes to me while I'm in thinking time and not writing time.
Jocelyn's brainstorming too. Go ahead,
Excellent.
What were you going to say?
So I was just going to say, Jocelyn's also brainstorming.
Yeah, reach that point where you need to figure out what's next. What are you going to research? What's the Google that you're going to Google? What are you researching?
I need to make up a summer solstice celebration.
Oh. So you need to figure out what they would have at it, or time of year, or...
Yes. No. Like, yeah, I just want to think of how the witches would celebrate it.
Okay.
Without stealing other people's celebrations or offending other people with their celebrations. Gotcha.
So you want an authentic witches summer solstice brainstorming, summer solstice party.
Yeah.
I can't help you there because I mean, other than like, whenever I think of something like witches and summer solstice and all that, have you ever seen the beginning intro to Outlander? The show Outlander? Okay. You can probably look it up online. It's what is the opening scene to Outlander on what is it on Stars, because it's set in the Scottish Highlands, right? And so there's a song that is sung by a songstress is singing it, and then you see these women in white flowy gowns and they're kind of dancing around in the shadows and the candlelight and things like that. That's just what comes to mind for me. So yeah,
there's so many, like, I've read different things in different cultures and traditions, and then different people's like take on that in fiction and stuff.
Yeah.
But I need to try and decide what bits I want.
Yeah. Make it a good blend with your characterization and your world. Yeah. Jocelyn, you have to tell us what you're brainstorming there. What paranormal, sci-fi, fantasy stuff are you brainstorming? Let us know. I don't know. I'm at the point where I need to make sure I'm giving my characters what they need to be able to feel super connected. And it's there on the page, but I don't know if I'm just thinking too hard about it or what. So that's what I have to kind of read through and think about. I spent about half the time trying to pull in an old something that I wrote from this book that I had, I always save all my deleted parts, and I couldn't find it. So I was trying to recreate it then exactly where I realized I wanted it. So anyway, that was fun. That's the way it goes, yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes we know what we're doing, and sometimes it's struggle bus.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's hit the next 20, and I think you'll be fine. I'm interested to see if you research or if you write and see what happens for the final 20. We'll go from there. I wish I could help you with
Yeah.
Solstice, though. I'm just not that. I can't even think of other scenes I've seen.
No,
But it's big, right?
that's okay.
Is it? It's not so
Yeah.
big these days, is it, to celebrate the solstice in modern times? But like
I wouldn't think so unless you
maybe
are a
certain
witch.
circles, right? Right.
Um,
If you're a Wiccan,
yeah,
hmm hmm
that's
yeah,
what I meant.
yeah, a
So
Wiccan,
used to writing witch in my book now. Sorry.
yeah. In the modern day, would they be called Wiccans or witches? Since you're,
I do not know.
yeah.
Could be either.
hmm
Um,
hmm
I'm not in
Hmm.
those circles
Yeah.
to know.
All right. Well, see what you come up with.
Yes.
Let's go for it. One more 20. I'll see you guys on the flip side.
See you in 20. Good luck.
Yay. Sprint is over. Time to cook dinner.
Hello.
Or in Allie's case, it might just be time for dessert. Do
I
we
have
eat
to keep
dessert?
writing. I'm on a roll.
Oh, you are? Okay, keep going. I'm gonna head off because I gotta make dinner. Jocelyn, I hope you did well. How'd you do, Jocelyn? The Grinch is on tonight. So there's this, I don't know if they do this over there, but there's like holiday movies that they play, between now and Christmas, and on this one particular channel called Freeform. So
Cool. I feel like some channels over here do that, but I don't watch enough TV to know which ones.
Yeah, I generally avoid it as well, but I don't know. This time of year, my little one is excited to watch it. He's, we know them all by heart, I know, but but anyway. Well, good. All right. Well, Jocelyn, tell us how you did. And Allie, you said you got on a roll. You not finally, but just for this particular sprint, you got
Yeah.
What'd you decide to do? Just use a placeholder, or did you come up with an idea for
No, I came up with an idea.
Yay! Good for you.
For this bit, anyway.
For the solstice celebration. Good job.
For their outfits, anyway.
Oh, nice. All right.
So I know what they're wearing now.
Oh, well, that helps. Some of that, really. Not so good this sprint. Oh, Jocelyn, sorry to hear, hon. Maybe watching the Grinch tonight will help you because the Grinch has green face, like zombie-ish a little. Maybe it'll help you get into the zombie spirit. Yes. I love the Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's on tomorrow night. I love that one. That's really cool. I don't know if you've ever. They have a Disneyland. Have you been to Disneyland in Paris when they had Disney? I don't know if it's still there.
I have been to Disneyland in Paris, but that was a long time ago. That's probably like 25 years ago.
Well, the Disneyland here between Halloween and Christmas, at least they did about 10 or so years ago, decorates like the Haunted Mansion and everything is decorated like the Nightmare Before Christmas. It is so cool. It was, anyway, back then when I saw it. They probably have something else. I don't know. Will they keep that going year to year? Not sure. But anyway, it's all fun. It's all fun. I wouldn't watch that for the longest time because I thought it was really scary, probably. But it's not, It's just animation. Well, good. Well, I'm glad you got on a roll. We can leave you getting on your roll and moving along, so that's good. And we'll be back on this Saturday, sprinting away at noon. Yay! We'll do that. Anything else? Should we close?
Yeah. Okay. Let you go and make your dinner.
I'll make dinner. Jocelyn, I hope you get your brainstorming going. And Allie, keep writing.
Yeah.
All
Enjoy
right.
the Grinch.
We will. Talk to you soon, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.